In today's video, we are going to be planning for the week in my Erin Condren Daily Duo, so stay tuned. Hey guys, my name is Nikki and I want to welcome you here to Carry Grace. All right, so let me first start with, I took a poll like a week ago, maybe 2 weeks ago, I don't remember at this point, asking you guys which planners you really want to see plan with me's in this year. And the number one request is Passionate Penny Pincher. Like I said, I totally get that. I am actually personally using the Bloom Vision Planner this year. This is the planner that I picked at the beginning of the year for myself as my weekly planner, and then I was planning to use a daily planner as well. Now, my plan for this week, for this year, like I have said, is that even though I am planning in this planner every week for myself, my plan is to share plan with me's in various planners throughout the year, just to keep things fresh, just to kind of touch on, some of these planners that some of you guys really like and that I do also like. I just can't use all the planners all of the time because I'm only one person and I need all of my stuff in one place so that I can actually function. But anyway, so you guys have really requested the Passionate Penny Pincher one. And then the second most requested was the Erin Condren Daily Duo. Now, we are now several weeks into January and I was really sick for like a while for like a good bit of December and then also the first part of January. And so I kind of rushed through a lot of things as far as like setting up planning for the year. I just like made quick decisions and they were all pretty foggy decisions because I wasn't feeling well. But now that I'm feeling better and kind of have a little more clarity and I'm actually functioning as a human and not just laying in the bed coughing my head off, I'm kind of getting in a groove. And something that I have figured out is that I think that as much as I like a daily planner, I feel like right now it's actually just something extra for me to have to do and not necessarily necessary, if that makes sense. So the reason I'm telling you that is because you guys asked for a plan with me in the Daily Duo, so that's what I'm going to be doing today. But you're probably not going to see this planner from me anymore. I just feel like it's just more than what I actually need. Now, I can tell you that I could 100% plan in this planner and use just this planner and be totally fine, because this planner is like a monthly planner. It has a dashboard for like goals and different things you want to do. There are extra notes pages. I love the extra notes pages. You get a page per day, and then you get a notes page. You get 2 notes pages in between, like for each week. And then you also get a week on one page for like a glance of your week. So there's a lot in this planner. It comes in 2 books. You get 6 months in one book and then 6 months in the other book. And it's a great planner. I like it. I really like being in the Bloom planner for myself, and I've realized that this is just too much. At least for now. It could change, but for right now, I don't actually think I'm going to be using this like I thought I was going to. I think I've got something else that's actually going to work better for me. But that's a lot of words, a lot of things you probably may or may not have wanted to know, but I wanted to just kind of get that out there. That way, if this is the last time you see this, you know why. But it's a great planner and I actually really do like it. It's like I've said before, I just can't use everything because I'm only one person, and I really just am going to have to do what works best for me. But this is a great planner. Some of you are really, really going to like it, and I can completely understand why. All right, so we are going to plan for the weekend here. The first thing I need to do though is I need to add a couple of things to my monthly. So I'm using I'm using Bloom stickers in here, Bloom Daily stickers in here. These are, it's just one of the holiday packs. You get like a page of stickers per month. And the colors don't all go with the Erin Condren planners, but the January does, the February does. That's kind of as far as I got. But so some of them look really good and I liked them. So that is what I was planning to use in here for the year. But like I said, I've kind of just made some other decisions. And anyway, so that's enough about that. All right, let me add, I guess here I used a pen, so we'll use a pen again. My son is going to be out of town this week, most of the week, so I need to notate that. That makes a big difference when it comes to planning for dinners and things like that. So I'm just going to put C out of town. He's going to like a music writing retreat with the organization that he is a missionary for. And then I think that's the only thing I needed to add to my monthly. So let's come back right here. I'm just going to kind of show you how I have been using this. So I used the dashboard for some projects that I wanted to do. That ended up changing because at the last minute I decided I wanted to do the A Bowl Full of Lemons home challenge. So I've got those listed here. And then I listed some of my personal goals here, some of my work goals here. And then these are the 2 Bible verses that I am like meditating on and memorizing for the month of January. And I really liked that there was space to write those in. And then, you know, I just had all my daily pages, kind of, you know, got in a groove. But then, like I said, I feel like, I mean, I could definitely make this work, but I just don't think it's where I want to be. I think I've got a better idea of what I want to do. But like I said, this is really good. So we are going to plan for the week of Monday the 20th through Sunday the 26th. I also want to tell you, for those of you that want Passionate Penny Pincher planner videos, I'm going to be doing a monthly plan with me for February for the Passionate Penny Pincher planner. Like, I'm going to be doing my monthly planning in that. So you guys should be excited about that. All right, so what I have found that I like is it is really nice having an overview for the week in a daily planner. And then, like I said, my favorite thing about this is the extra notes pages. So what I like to do is, the first thing that I like to do is set up this page, and I keep it extremely simple, like almost stupid simple. I just take a highlighter. We'll use a ruler just so we can make it straight. I don't always use a ruler, but we'll use a ruler to make it straight. And I make 2 lines, just like that. I made one bigger than the other. Didn't really mean to do that. Let's see if I can make this one a little bit longer. It's not that big a deal, but anyway. And then I just write home and work. And this is basically for me to just brain dump things that are in those categories. You can see this past week I had some things listed, and then sometimes I'll check them off here, sometimes I'll just move these things to like a particular day to work on them. But I like having that. That's what I use this page for, is just tasks in those categories as I think of them. And then I like to use this as an overview. The first thing though that I like to do is highlight this top line. And the reason I like doing this on this top line, this does not come dated. I got the clear date dots from Erin Condren, and I dated these with those stickers. But because like Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Some of these are shorter, like Friday's shorter than Wednesday. So it makes this top line like a different length. So what I found that I like to do is use that top line for my meal plan. So I just like to come in and highlight that just to kind of make that stand out. So that I can write my meal plan in. Okay, so on Instagram, while I am making lines, I asked you guys if you had any questions that you guys would like to chat about while I was filming this. And I got some good questions. Some of them, though, are not like chatty kind of questions. They are things that I need to do whole like YouTube videos on because they were asking about routines and things like that. But one of the chatty questions that I got is, how am I feeling about my son going to Africa to be a missionary full-time? I mentioned that in a video recently. He's 19 and he was in Africa last year for 3 months. And that was really hard. But now that we've done that once, I kind of know what to expect. I know that I'm still going to get to talk to him frequently. I know just, you know, kind of how everything works. And so I'm actually just really excited for him. The kind of unknown part of it that's a little bit hard is we don't know how long he's going to be home before he has to go. He may be here this whole year, or he may get funded and leave over the summer. So it just kind of depends based on like his age and his visa and all of those different things. He can only be there for a certain amount of time every year. So it kind of just depends on when he gets funded, how long he'll be there this year, if he goes this year, or if he'll be going next year. So that little bit of unknown is kind of not my favorite, but at the same time, I think if I knew exactly when he was leaving, that could be hard too, because I feel like I would just be thinking about it. But I'm excited about it. It's a great organization. We actually have a lot of really close friends that have like their children are a part of this organization. They are full-time missionaries, and I'm excited. I'm excited for him. This is something that really is not a shock to me that he wanted to be a full-time missionary. And I'm just excited. Now, yes, I will miss him, but he will be home. He gets to come home every year until he's a certain age, and then like his things will change where he's gone a little bit longer and then he's home for a little bit longer and things like that. But it'll be good. He is a great kid. He's got a great heart, and I love this for him. So I'm excited about it. Okay, I'm thinking that it's hard for me to talk and write at the same time. We know this though, right? Because usually when I do that, I start writing what I'm saying. All right, so let's get back to the planner thing. All right, so like I said right here, this is where I put in my meal plan. And I think we are going to do, I'm trying to remember. He'll be home, I think he'll be home Friday night. So, okay, I'm using the wrong pen. All right, so Friday night we're going to do shrimp and grits. That is one of our faves around here, and so I don't want to make that while he's gone. And then Saturday, I am really hoping that this is going to be a date night, and I'm just going to put it on here. Our anniversary was December 31st, but I was sick New Year's Eve, and we've been trying to make this date night happen, but things have been so busy that it hasn't. We were hoping we could do it this past Saturday, but we both had just a lot of things going on, and so we want to be able to go when we're not just exhausted. So hopefully we could do that this week. I'm just going to go ahead and plan it and put it on, like put it for my meal plan. That way, like the boys, they can just have some frozen pizza or something like that. All right, and then Tuesday we are doing we are doing tacos or burritos. I'm just gonna write tacos. Monday, we are having chili because it is going to be extremely cold. We're actually making chili Sunday, and then we will have the leftovers Monday night. And then Wednesday, we usually do leftovers Wednesday. We should have plenty of leftovers from tacos. Thursday, we're gonna do breakfast, and I think we're gonna do French toast. And eggs. And then Sunday, I typically just kind of leave this for a fend for yourself kind of day until we get closer to that Sunday, and then depending on what it's looking like, I may fill something in. All right, so that is going to be our meal plan. And then over here, I usually like to write in what my videos are going to be for the week. So on Thursday, I did that wrong. A bowl full of lemons, and this one will be bathrooms. Tuesday, you guys are getting a, it's a clean with me video. I don't know the name of it yet. I'm just gonna put cleaning video. It's mostly edited, but I haven't decided what I'm gonna call it yet. And then Sunday will be just a weekly plan with me. So those are my videos for the week. All right, so something else you guys don't know is that I have taken on a temporary part-time job. I'm going to be coordinating some events, and I'm just doing it while someone is on maternity leave. So it's going to be probably about 8-ish weeks or so. And so I'm going to actually make another list down here because I've got like my Carry Grace work, and then I'm going to have my other work here. I'm just going to put events. And so for that, I have to get some dates figured out for sure. I'm just going to put dates for first semester. Dates for first semester. I'm going to do that because that's like one of the main things I have to do this week. And then for home this week, so the next week is going to be a bowl full of lemons. I have to say it out loud when I write that. So the next project is going to be laundry room. So I'm going to put laundry room. And I need to film and edit that video. I also need to make sure that I get, let's see, I've already planned meals. I'm probably gonna need to go to the grocery store, so I'm just gonna put grocery order. I'm gonna need to go to Sam's Club this week. I was gonna do it this week, and then I realized that I didn't actually have to go this past week, so I need to go this week. And then let me look over here. Okay, so I actually don't have a lot of appointments this week, which is kind of nice because this past week has been super busy. So I think what I want to do is, I'm just going to use this highlighter and just put 6:30 church. And then this is going to be my little note for church on Sunday. And let me look. What else do we have going on? Yeah, this week looks like it's going to be a breeze compared to this last week. So there's really not a whole lot else that I need to plan. So the way I have used this though is I set up my week, I set up my lists, and then as the days roll around, so like Monday, then I would kind of fill in like what time I'm taking my son to the gym and picking him up. And then a lot of times when he goes to the gym, when I take him to the gym, I can usually fit in an errand. Some days he's there longer than others, so it just kind of depends. And so I would kind of write those in. I would plan, you know, like when we're going to have lunch, when we're going to have dinner. And then I use those things to kind of see where my holes are. And then that's when I fill in like what time I'm going to be doing any kind of school things I need to do with my son, and when I'm going to have, you know, like blocks of time for work and what I'm going to be working on. I'm working really hard this year, guys, to try to get you guys 3 videos every week. I'm hoping that I can be successful at that, especially while I'm also working this other job. But I think it's going to be fine. I'm just going to have to hustle and get it done. And I'm not usually like a super hustle kind of girl, but it'll just be for a short season that I'm doing this other thing. So I think I'm going to be able to get that to work. Some of you know that I have been working on getting a nursing home outreach kind of established, and it was nice to have these extra note pages in here to kind of work through that. I'm excited that that is working itself out. It's going to take a lot less time now that that project is kind of, you know, getting established. But anyway, I think that's really all we have to do for the week. So when you have a daily planner, really and truly, you're just kind of you're going to just give yourself kind of just your overview. Like I said, this week I just don't have a lot of appointments. And then I like to do this a day at a time on the day of. Now, one thing I can fill in, actually I'm not going to, because I actually have this in here already. So the other thing that I do is I have my weekly rhythms and routines. And the reason I like this is because I don't have to write these things out each week. There have been times that I would sit down and write all of these tasks out each week somewhere in a planner, like, you know, over here or whatever, and I have to write them out. Like, I know these are going to get done. Mostly they get done on a Monday. Sometimes I spread them out depending on the week. These things I typically do on a Sunday or a Monday. But it's really just been nice having this so that I don't have to rewrite these things. It makes it so that when you have just a, you know, like a weekly overview, you can just kind of see these kind of bigger things. So I will put right here, I'm going to put cleaning day, because that is my day that I typically do my weekly reset. All right, so I think we are done planning for the week in the Erin Condren Daily Duo. I have a question for you guys. So when I put out my poll, I actually forgot to include the planner from Plan Bold. This is that planner that I won last year, and it has a unique layout. This is what it looks like on the inside if you didn't see my planner review for this planner. But it's a like a horizontal layout with just a big open box. It's got a to-do list, a goals list, and then you have another page each week for your meals and workouts, notes, thankful for, don't forget, and accountability. I forgot to add that to my list. If you guys would like to see a plan with me in this planner, let me know down in the comments. All right, guys, that is it for today's video. I hope you guys were able to pull out your planner, sit down with me, and plan out your week. You can see that I don't use a lot of stickers in this. I really like to just use pen and a highlighter and keep things really simple. But like I said, it's a great planner. And because I had it on the poll, I wanted to make sure that I had at least one plan with me in this planner before I put it on this shelf. So anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you're new to my channel and not already subscribed, please consider subscribing down below, and I will see you guys very soon.